Hello everyone, today I thrifted this little 13-inch Durabrand color TV, and today we're going to turn it into a smart TV. What you'll need for this project: at least 3 outlets, your mini HDMI to AV converter found on Amazon or Walmart, along with its power cord, and your yellow and white AV cables. Now the first thing we need to do is plug in the TV. Next, you want to securely plug in your white and your yellow audio-visual cables. Plug in your yellow cord to the yellow port on this HDMI mini converter, and the white cord to the white port. Now plug in the power to the adapter. The other side to your USB. Now notice how it says PAL and NTSC. You want to have it on NTSC. Now that you have all your cables set up, you're going to want to turn your TV on, like so. Now see how it's set to channel 3 here. What you'll want to do is press the game button here, or some TVs have input or source or video, but this one says game to represent the 2 yellow and white AV cable ports on the front. And you want to press this button here, set it to game. That changes the input. So now it is connected to the HDMI to AV box. Now basically with the HDMI to AV mini, you can use anything that has an HDMI attachment to it. You can use your computer, you can use an Xbox, you can use PlayStation games. I'm just going to use my Roku stick, but you can also use a Fire Stick or any other streaming sticks that you have. As long as it has the HDMI port on it, whatever you plug into here should be fine. Now, if I plug the Roku in, it will do something like this. There you have it, you're all connected. And now what you want to do is test everything out, and you want to make sure that your sound is working. What I like to do is I like to find like an 8-bit video game or 16-bit video game, or just something to test the color on YouTube. Everything looks pretty good to me. As you can see on the screen, there's a black bar that seems to be rising above the screen. That's not actually in real life. That's just the way that phone cameras pick up CRT screens. But in real life, it looks very, very nice. So now what we're gonna do is I'm going to show a quick tutorial on how to adjust the display settings on the TV. So for some TVs, it's display. This TV is menu, so we're gonna press menu here. It's gonna come up with a few options. We have picture, channel set, English, the language section, English, Spanish, French, V-chip setup, and captions. Now, what we're going to do here is press the volume up button to go to the side. Now, the first mode we have here is game mode, and that adjusts some color on the screen. A little hard to tell from the phone angle, but it makes it a little bit more bright, a little bit more contrasted, I guess, more vibrant. I like to keep it on game mode because, this is a gaming TV and it's probably what it's going to be used for. But I think it looks better that way. Now we'll press the channel down button to go down. Brightness, I don't think it really needs any brightness. It looks pretty good to me. There. If you wanted to do that, you just press and hold, go back, and then down. You got contrast. Press and hold to go up or down on that. I don't think it really needs it too much. You got color. Color's pretty vibrant, but if you wanted to go all the way down, you could turn it into a black and white TV. Which is cool. It's also a good way to test the screen color and see if everything works fine, and brightness and stuff. Set it all the way up and you got a super vibrant color. A little too saturated, I think. I'll move it right back down to the about the center here. All right, down again. You got tint. Now tint, I don't really think tint needs to be adjusted too much. Really, I don't really think it needs to be adjusted at all. I think it's probably good the way it is. And then you're back on game mode again. So that is the display for a CRT TV. And you can use it for streaming or whatever else you have on your little device you plug in. Works for YouTube, Netflix, Hulu. The screen may look a little bit tight because it's a little bit small, only 13-inch. But for a little gaming CRT, I think it looks pretty good. So I recommend investing. And thanks everyone for watching.